guys, welcome back to 2foxonecat recipes. Today we are making bread and butter pudding. It's a really old-fashioned, like traditional English recipe. You will need an oven for this recipe. We have our oven thing. It's an oven, but it's not great. It's gonna work anyway. So let's get started. For this recipe you will need milk, bread or brioche, cream, cinnamon, sugar, egg and butter. So I've already got my bread. This is brioche and I have sliced it into slices and then into triangles, and it's all pre-buttered, so just one side needs to be buttered, one side all buttered. And then I have pre-buttered our tin here. The tin is probably going to be a little bit too big, but we'll talk about that later. So here I have 250 ml of milk and 50 ml of cream, and we are going to warm that just before boiling. If you want, you can add vanilla extract to this as well. But we don't have any.
Or real vanilla.
Or real vanilla. And then I'm just going to add some cinnamon into there.
Is there cinnamon in?
Cinnamon in them. Give that a little mix. Then I'm going to get 2 eggs, crack into the bowl of sugar. We have 2 tablespoons of sugar in there, and then whisk until combined and the sugar has dissolved. Okay, so with the cinnamon it doesn't matter if it's not like combined, because we're gonna mix it into here later, so it doesn't matter if it's just sitting on top. This is just about boiling. You can see the bubbles around the edge. So I'm gonna turn it off and then we're just gonna leave it to cool down a little bit. Meanwhile, we need to put our bread into our dish. Now, normally you would do like a layer on the bottom and then you do your like little angles of triangles of bread, but we don't have enough bread and our dish is too big, so we're gonna try and rearrange it and we'll see how we go.
Freestyle.
And the butter needs to be facing up, so we don't go butter down, we go butter up. Okay, so normally it would be a bit thicker, but we'll see how we go. This is, after all, van recipe. So cool, so that is done. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna pour the milk really slowly into the egg mixture. Just be careful that you don't do too much at one go, otherwise it's gonna cook the egg. Okay, so we've now mixed the egg and the milk mixture together. You can see ours is a little bit brown. Brown because we used brown sugar. If you use just white caster sugar, then obviously it's going to be more of a custardy colour. But I mean, sugar is sugar, it doesn't really matter. It's just going to give it more of a caramelly taste. Okay, so that is done. Now what we need to do is pour this mixture into here. Okay, I'm just going to kind of mush it down a bit, just because obviously we didn't have as much bread as I was hoping. So to make sure everything gets soaked, okay, we're just going to leave that to absorb for about half an hour and then we'll come back to it. Meanwhile, we're going to warm up our oven because it takes probably about half an hour to get to a reasonable temperature. Okay, so now it's been soaking for around half an hour. We're just going to sprinkle a last load of sugar on top so that it caramelizes a bit.
You know, he's like, yeah, I know this technique. Yeah, I've done that before.
And the oven should be around 180 degrees Celsius, but I mean it's difficult with our oven because it's basically like hot or cold. So we'll see. Here we go. We're going to leave it for between 30 to 40 minutes and the dog's licking the table.
Neil?
We'll be back in 30 to 40 minutes. Okay, so it's a bit colder, I have a jumper on, but we are ready. It's been about 40 minutes, did it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And we are going to take it out.
Nice.
Okay, cool. So that's pretty much it. We're just gonna dish this up in some bowls, have it with some cream. You can have it with ice cream if you want. Obviously we're in a van and we don't have any ice cream. Yeah, so a little bit of cream and maybe with the tea or something. And I hope you enjoyed this recipe. It was pretty easy. I mean, it's a super easy recipe, really quick and cheap to make, especially with just some leftover bread. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to support this channel, and we'll see you in the next one.
Yeah.
See ya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this. I throw it in the air. And yeah.
Okay, so food is meant to be shared with
Friends.
or just people you like,
Or just people.
or just people. So let's go see if people like it.
Oh la la!
But then it's for you.
We take care for it.
Enjoy. Pretty good.
C'est parfait.
Allez là. Enjoy.
All of it.
Yeah, of course.
Oh la la! Thank you, man.
What can I say?
How is it?
It's probably the best thing I've had since I've come to Spain. And that's not just because it's bread and butter pudding and I'm English, but this is
How do you like it?
Arschtittengeil.
Architectengal. All good.
all good, man. All good.
Tell us.
I should tell you what I think. I think I'm a bad person for eating this cold. It's so fucking good.
Do you regret?
I regret so much not eating this warm.